Howdy, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going through one of my crystal collections. We're going to be going through my chakra shelves. My husband made me these shelves. It's funny, at the time we thought they were going to be big enough, but as we go along they look a little small, don't they? You might have to start construction on some new ones. So let me reposition myself and we'll start the root chakra shelf and go through some of my favorites on each level. Let's get right into it with our root chakra shelf. Now your chakras are associated with special human awareness. Each one is different, and each chakra has something different to do with your physical self, if it has to do with your organs or some kind of system. This is your root chakra. It is the one that is grounding. It gives you a sense of security and gives you your survival and primal energies. This shelf here, what are some of my favorites? And forgive me for the lighting. These shelves are in a bad spot, so there's no good light whatsoever. We have our good hematite here. You know, that's my favorite for grounding. We have a hematoid quartz in the back. Love those. This little guy here in the corner is a red tiger eye. I like to keep this on me when I hunt. Tiger eyes are good for courage. And this one for the root chakra has to do with survival. I like it. Red jasper. Red jasper is good to have if you're in a bad situation that you're getting a lot of outside physical threats, maybe a bad relationship or domestic violence. We have, these are both rubies. There's a little guy clear in the back, some topaz hiding out back there. Each shelf is going to have a roller ball and some tea and some neat stickers and stuff. I get all of that from my box of the month, my chakra box. I'm actually on the last one, but most of the neat little things like this, the selenite, the little jewelry, that all comes from my monthly box, chakra box. I'll link that down below. Moving on up, our sacral chakra. This one has to do with our relationships, emotions, sexuality, our body organs that are associated with this would be our urinary tract and kidneys, ovaries. If you have a UTI or a kidney infection, put some carnelian in your pocket. This is a carnelian orb, by the way. Real good one for if you have a kidney infection. And what do we have on this shelf? Red jasper. This is a spirit quartz. This is a peach aventurine. It's good for shyness. We have some kids that are battling that. Hide that in their shoe. We have some petrified wood hiding back in the back. Tree of life. Our solar plexus. This has to do with energy, willpower, desire. The digestive system is linked to this one. Gallbladder, small intestines. Now we might have some controversy on this shelf, and I'm sorry for those shadows. The controversy is we have citrine and citrine, and another citrine hiding back there. This citrine is heated. It was once an amethyst that was heated, and it turns this darker orangey yellow color. This is a natural citrine. I like them both. This citrine still has properties they're different because they are different stones, but I mean they both do good things, and it's pretty, so I keep it on my shelves. Tiger eye, very good for courage. I have that on my keychain. Should probably have amethyst to mellow me out when I drive, but you know. I have a little pendulum here. This is amber. Amber in the back. Rollerball, my teas. Your heart chakra shelf. And just as you would think, this has to do with your love connections, balance, has to do with your heart and lungs. We have a lot of goodies on this shelf. Bloodstone, we've talked about that in a grid. Good for anemia. Pink quartz or rose quartz, really good for emotions, connecting with others. Love, if you're having some kind of relation problems, throw that in your pocket. We have an emerald here, that's good for nausea. So is citrine, we talked about that down below. Both of them good for nausea. Green aventurine. We have some green tourmaline snuck in this. Pretty cool. And what I think is the showstopper here is this malachite. I love malachite. For me, it's good for arthritis. It's good for inflammation. I make crystal grids on it when I'm having a bad bout and my joints won't work. Might want to try it if you have that problem. Moving on up. Throat chakra. This is a chakra that has to do with our communications, creativity, and it has to do with our throat, neck, ears, sinuses, all that good stuff. We have blue calcite here. Good for toothaches. Good for toothaches. What else do we have going on? We have some lapis lazuli. That is a good stone if you're going to do some public speaking. And then its counterpart here is sodalite. That's good if you're going to be an author or writing. If you're writing down your thoughts, this will make those easier. We have some angelite, kyanite, fluorite, more lapis. We just have some man-made obsidian back there, but it's pretty. All kinds of good things. There's a big aquamarine. It's not very high quality, but it's my birthstone, so I keep it. So is bloodstone. My little turtle. Third eye. This has to do with our intuition and understanding with the spiritual world. We have amethyst, which is pretty much everywhere on the shelf. Amethyst is really good for so many different things. It's good for calming. It's good for anxiety. I have it by my bed. It makes you sleep better. It does everything. I think we call this charite. My new daughter-in-law gave this to me. Okay, let's see if we can name some of these off. This is labradorite, leopardite mica, iolite. This is a fluorite wand. Fluorite, really good for meditation and getting kind of in touch with your spirit world. This is raw fluorite in the back, more amethyst. And I forget if I mentioned this, I might have in the introduction, but my husband Jason built all these shelves and he thought they were going to be big enough. He thought wrong. Last one, our crown chakra. This has to do with our enlightenment and our central nervous system. We have a lot of just clear quartz on here, quartz orb. This is some kind of Iceland spar, shugnite, just some crystal. This one's kind of cool, it looks like an ice cube. Fairy stone. This is an opalite wand. I know it's man-made, but it's pretty, so I keep it. Celestialite. Just a quartz cluster. And there you have it. Alright, there are all of my chakra shelves. I'm glad you could join me today, and I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my collection. I will tape, or at least make videos of all my other collections. I have a few of them. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you and have a good night.